Success isn't random. It follows a code. Welcome to the Conant Code, where we break down the strategies, challenge the myths, and uncover the truth in 5 minutes or less. Now, let's crack the code.
Not too many people know this, but in 1989, Pepsi briefly became the 6th largest military power in the world. No, not metaphorically, and no, this wasn't a branding stunt. Pepsi, as in the soda, had a fleet. 17 submarines, a destroyer, a cruiser, and a frigate, all because of vodka and capitalism. Let's rewind. Cold War, late 80s. The Soviet Union is falling apart like a badly glued IKEA shelf. Their economy's toast. Their currency is worthless on the global stage. And trading with the West? Yeah, that's not exactly happening over American Express, Venmo, or Bitcoin. But Pepsi had a foothold there. Back in the 70s, President Richard Nixon toasted with Pepsi at the Moscow trade show. It was the soft power move of the decade. Suddenly, Soviets got a taste of Western fizz, and they loved it. Problem was, the USSR couldn't pay for it in dollars, so they paid for it in vodka, Stolichnaya to be exact. Pepsi became the exclusive American distributor of Stoli. Can someone say sales boom? We're talking vodka for cola, cola for vodka, a tipsy loop of delicious capitalism. Now, fast forward to 1989, the Soviet Union, they wanted more. They wanted to expand the deal. But now, they're really broke. Vodka's not enough. So they offer warships, real ones. Pepsi says, sure, they take 17 submarines, a missile cruiser, a destroyer, and a few other floating death machines. Estimated value, $3 billion. Pepsi then sells the entire fleet for scrap to a Swedish company because they're not starting World War III. They're just trying to sell more soda. The CEO of Pepsi at the time, Don Kendall, after the deal, said to the U.S. National Security Advisor, "We're disarming the Soviet Union faster than you are. Cold, carbonated, and genius." Now, this isn't just another fun fact. This is a masterclass in creative business strategy. Pepsi saw beyond traditional currency. They said, if you can't pay with cash, pay with what you have. They turned Cold War diplomacy into distribution. Yeah, they're selling soda, but they also sold access, loyalty, and identity. Meanwhile, Coke, they were too patriotic to play ball, which is why in 1989 you could find Pepsi in Red Square, and Coke, they were watching from the bleachers. So the next time a deal feels dead, ask yourself, are you stuck thinking in dollars, or are you thinking like Pepsi? Because when a soda company could lease out warships to a yard sale, you realize the rules of business, everything is negotiable. Unless it's illegal. In that case, it's not. And that, my friends, is the Conant Code.
That's it for this episode of the Conant Code. If you got something out of it, share it with a friend, follow the show, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. More insights, more strategies, and more code breaking coming soon. Until next time, keep thinking, keep building, and keep pushing forward.